Alrighty, YouTube, Niner Empire, what is going down? Welcome back to another video. So we have a little bit of an update on Brandon Aiyuk's knee injury. So obviously, he's been in the news in the most recent weeks, and it obviously is no longer in question whether he will remain on the 49ers this season. The 49ers officially paid his $22.85 million option bonus on the 1st of April. And obviously the biggest uncertainty now with Brandon Aiyuk is when he will take the field with the team and return from his injury. So Kyle Shanahan said this week at the NFL annual meeting in Palm Beach that he didn't know when Brandon Aiyuk would be back. He said it's too early to tell. The goal is always early. You hope to have him right away. We were told by his doctor there's a chance, but it's too early in the process, and we'll see when we get closer to training camp and what it looks like. And obviously, John Lynch also mentioned that Brandon Aiyuk had a recent appointment with performing surgeon Dr. Neal, who provided an encouraging update on Brandon Aiyuk's physical condition. And John Lynch said, "We are pleased with Brandon's progress. He's been working hard and got good reviews from his doctor. That was a key marker, as I mentioned it would be, and he did well." So obviously, Aiyuk's status, with the 49ers has been in question through most of this offseason. But, obviously the window closed on Tuesday again when they picked up that $22.85 million option bonus, which basically confirmed that he would be on the 49ers going into 2025. So the biggest news with this, obviously, is he's got a chance to return by week 1. He might be able to play by week 1 of 2025. Now, as a Niner fan, I'm taking this with a grain of salt. I'm not going to jump to conclusions and just assume that he's going to be ready, because the knee injury that he suffered was significant. And I'm not going to lie, even with this report coming out, I would still be pretty shocked if Aiyuk was ready by week 1. But if he can, grind and really attack the rehab and recovery process, I do think there's somewhat of a possibility that it could happen. But I do think it's probably more unlikely than not that he's ready by week 1. But we'll see what happens. It's definitely an intriguing update regarding Brandon Aiyuk's recovery process. And I've said in videos where I've talked about Brandon Aiyuk that we're going to learn about his work ethic and really how bad he wants to return based off of how he kind of attacks the rehab process and how he attacks the physical therapy and all the things that are going to, all the things that it's going to take for him to return to the field. He's really going to have to attack it and really want to come back in order to be ready by week 1. But I do think, if things are going as well as Kyle Shanahan and John Lynch are making it seem, he might be ready to go at some point before the midway point of the season. He could be ready by week 4, by week 5. That would be a very, very good, that would be a very good thing for the 49ers if he's ready before week 8. But obviously, the expectation is that Brandon Aiyuk may not be ready until the Thanksgiving mark of the season. So that's pretty far into the year. But obviously now there may be a chance he's ready for the 2025 season opener. And it's big news. It is absolutely big news. So obviously this is going to be a situation to monitor throughout the offseason to see how his recovery process is going, and to really just keep getting updates on how he's doing and whatnot. Definitely will keep you guys in the loop on this situation, but definitely thought it was an interesting report. Again, in my opinion, I would be shocked if he's ready to go by week 1, but knowing that there's a chance for him to be ready by week 1 gives me more hope that he might return by like week 4 or week 5 instead of like the Thanksgiving mark, like a lot of people are kind of expecting it to be. So we'll see what happens. But let me know what you guys think of this in the comments down below. Do you guys think Brandon Aiyuk is going to be ready by week 1? To me, it's unlikely. I don't see it happening, but I've seen crazier things. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. As always, go Niners. I'll see you guys in the next one.